You kind of already answered it before, but as individuals, we are stressed either because we don't have enough of the things we want, or because we have all the things that we do want. We're either shedding or acquiring. Either way, happiness tends to elude us. When in your life have you fallen victim to this, and how did you get out of it?
So it's a perspective. There's three perspectives in this. One is the victim's perspective. Everything happens to you, therefore, there's never enough. No matter what you have, as you explained in your question, you live in a world of not enough. A scarce world where you're constantly looking for more and more and more and more. Then there's the world of just enough, right? And no matter what you have, it's always just enough. And then things in a world of just enough is everything happens for me. And you never reach the happiness because the happiness is always tied to an end that I have just enough. So I've tied my happiness, when I graduate law school, I'll be happy. When I make my first million, I'll be happy. Whatever those goals are, when I make my rent, I'll be happy. We all know people like this. They're not victims, right? But they're getting by paycheck to paycheck and they're attaching their happiness like, another month. You all know these people.
Yep. Oh yeah, of course.
And then you travel the world and you meet the people that everything doesn't happen to them, doesn't happen for them, which in my life that has happened. It happens through them.
So what we're talking about the car?
And the world of more than enough. And the world of more than enough. And Justin, who's right there, he proved this to me most in Africa because we were in a hut with Mama Jane, and she had her one-bedroom hut with a dirt floor, thatched roof, and she had just got the first TV set in the tribe. She's the head mama. And Justin said, hey, isn't everyone jealous that you have this TV? And she looked at him in disbelief and said, what do you mean? Why would they be jealous? He said, because you have the TV and nobody else does. She said, no, everybody here, they come over and they watch the TV and they share the TV with me. And more importantly, they ask me, how did I do it? So they can get one. And Mama lived in a world of more than enough. And as she turned to Justin and said, why? Would they be jealous where you come from? And he said, oh, absolutely. And I was thinking, you live with people that have $40 million homes in Newport Coast or on the island or the Bren family, and they would be jealous of, oh my God, he has the new Ferrari. Oh, he has the bigger house. That's 16,000 square feet. Mine's only 15,000 square feet. They wouldn't have radical humility and say, how can I be of service? And do you know anyone can help me? And can you show me how you did that? They won't do that. And if you live in the world of more than enough, no matter what you have, what happens is you haven't attached your happiness to any outcome. You have the definition of happiness that has evolved, and the best thing that I've learned over my 50 years of life, that to me, life is about the enjoyment of every day, the consistent, which is the biggest challenge of the ego in time, to be consistent, to control your perspective and be consistent, persistent, without quit, pursuit of your potential, your truth. If you enjoy the pursuit of your truth consistently every day, persistently, without quit, you'll be happy. And guess where you're gonna live? You're gonna live in that same world with Mama and Jane, more than enough. The world I live in. Every day when I wake up, why I get so emotional? Because I can't believe, but I'm just so grateful and appreciative that this is my life. Every part of it is, I get to do this. Other people, I've seen such an evolution, even with me and the boys, of where I've come from, driving up here this morning and, being late to go meet Tom Bailu, who's, gosh, I love him and I want to respect his time. And the time from Orange County to the hills gets bigger and bigger. 3 accidents now, he said. It has us getting there. And instead of creating resistance and living in a world that happens to me or for me, just stayed in that place of more than enough and peace and said, okay. Made a phone call and said, hey, I just want to let you know I'm late, I'm on my way, but even if I get 5 minutes of your time, I'm going to respect it. But here's my objective. And everybody was like, oh my God, thank you, right? It's all thank yous. Instead of the old Dave would have been on him for not leaving early enough, he had no control over 3 accidents. He was watching the calendar. And I remember when he first started, that was the old Dave. Hypercritical instead of in a world of more than enough. And it ended up being everything that I wanted. And I'm still was sitting in the car when all this was going on, going, man, I get to do this. Right? This is an activity I get paid for.
To be you every day of your life.
Hmm?
To be you every day of your life.
Yeah, you get to do it. I mean, do I slip just like your email says? Yeah, of course. I came home the other day, so I had a 6-week speaking tour around the world. And because I have an 8-year-old son, the teenage daughters I don't worry about, because when you have teenagers, you realize you do them a favor by just leaving money and talking to them on the phone. They don't want to hang out. The worst thing you do to a teenager is make them hang out with you all day Saturday. 8-year-old, that 8-year-old, I was flying New York home, Florida home, Florida, Portugal home, New Orleans home. When if I didn't have the 8-year-old, it would have just been one sweet trip. But by 6 weeks when I got home, I was done. And I came home, and the first thing my wife told me as I came home, and she was with me for some of it, and I visited my daughters, and everyone came with me except for my 8-year-old couldn't really go with me on any of the trips. So I was going back to see him. Because I needed true FaceTime, not this FaceTime. Yeah. And it worked because he didn't miss me. Like I knew it worked. We were steady. I talked to him minimum 30 minutes a day. Minimum 30 minutes a day, always on with him, whether I was in Portugal or home. And I get home, my wife says, she said to me, can you pick up Marlena, who's my 14-year-old daughter? And my immediate reaction was, are you kidding? I gotta go pick her up? And my wife, who's this enlightened, I told you, my savior, looked at me and said, excuse me? I said, I gotta go pick her up? She said, I thought you wanted to spend time with your 14-year-old daughter. I'm giving you an opportunity to have 30 minutes alone with her. There may not be too many times in your life that she's gonna give you 30 minutes of her undivided attention till maybe she's 25 or 26 and puts you back on a pedestal, right? What are you thinking, moron? And I was like, oh my goodness, I am a hypocrite. I just spent 6 weeks on stage telling everyone I live in a world of more than enough, and I'm so blessed that I get to do everything. And once again, the biggest inhibitor in my life, which is consistency, rears its ugly head. I know it's free to say I get to do it. It's free to say thank you. It's free to work out every day. It's free to eat right instead of eat wrong. All the things we know to do, but why is it that human nature says don't do it every day? Don't do it all the time. When all it does is have a positive effect on your life? Why is that I could come home after 6 weeks of preaching to think you get to do something? And one of the most important things in my life, my daughter, and anyone here has children, you will know what I'm talking about, that I had the audacity and ignorance to say first thing home, I gotta go pick her up, I gotta go spend 30 minutes of time. Why is that? And that's the lesson that is my life's mission, because I think it's the key to help everyone. If I can get everyone to control their perspective so that they get to do everything, the world will change so fast.